Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Cherry, and this is going to be a new moon and Libra energy update for the collective. So I already went ahead and started pulling some cards and tapping into the energy, and I already got like a few little downloads. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it, as usual. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. Daily readings over there. Okay. Anyways, with that said, new moon and Libra. So this particular new moon is very powerful just because one in general Libra is balance, as we all know, is balancing of the scales. The thing that I was really honing in on is just that there's a lot of energies that is surrounding this particular new moon as well, and it's making everything a lot more powerful. So as I was like really tapping into this energy, the first thing that I got was, okay, it's sink or swim. A lot of people are going to be sinking and a lot of people are going to be swimming. And the people that are sinking, it has a lot to do with Saturn. Saturn has its own agenda right now. I did a Saturn goes direct video. So go ahead and check that out. But we are in karma season. Karma season. I should do like a whole video on karma. But the thing is with this new moon, as I was really tapping in, like I said, the first thing that my team told me is my guides told me that it's sink or swim. And the thing that has to, with the people that are sinking, is it's like, one, a lot of them are, everyone's getting is reaping the reward. It's like it's payday. You're reaping the rewards of everything that you've sown. And a lot of the people that are sinking, it has to do with certain choices that they made. Now, in regards to the people that are swimming, there's this energy of it's time to swim and it's time to float. Because right now, it's like a lot of things are going to be happening very fast. A lot of things are really going to be happening very fast. But right before there's all this movement, there's this energy of needing to be calm. Because right now, it's like the universe is literally clearing and cutting things out, but not everybody can see right now. You're going to gain clarity on a lot of things. A lot of things are going to be making sense pretty soon, but it's like right now I was picking up on this energy of you don't have all the details yet. You just know a lot of things are going to be happening. What are you do? This cat. Hey, stop. She's like eating the little string on the blind. Oreo, stop. When have you ever done this before? Stop, stop, stop. 1 second. Okay. What you doing? Aw. This is Oreo. Say hi. Okay. Don't play with that. She's never done that before. Anyways, okay, distraction. Where was I? Ooh, where was I? Balancing of the scales, yada yada yada. Oh, you can't see. Okay. Someone can't see. Okay, so there's some things going on behind, there's a lot of things happening that are behind the scenes, and a lot of that has to do with like the universe and spirit clearing out your path, because there's this underlying energy of people have been cutting people out, and we've all, everyone knows this, everyone's been kind of cutting people out. People's true colors are coming to the surface, but right now it's like we gotten rid of like surface level stuff, and now the universe is really like, okay, well now it's time to get like to drag up like all this it's like they're taking a rake through the bottom of the ocean, and all those little fishies that were like hiding under there are going to come to the surface. And that's what's basically happening right now as the energy shifts. So as I was saying, with the people that are swimming and then the people that are floating, it's this energy of like, right now, conserve your strength and really go within and see if you are really in alignment with what it is that you want for your future. Because right now people are shedding aspects of the past, and then there's this energy of breaking out of old cycles. We have like people shedding aspects of the past, transforming into somebody new. And then with this energy, with the energy of the sacred serpent, it's like really go within and figure out who it is that you are and what it is that you want, like your true authentic self, because that's what the universe wants to come out to the surface right about now. There's also this energy, like side note, of really tapping into like water energy. I feel like a lot of people may benefit from really purifying themselves, like if whether you do like spiritual baths or go to the beach or go, meditate a little bit in the sun. There's this cleansing that needs to take place that's like on a deeper level, like emotional, energetically, like spiritual cleansing is key right now as you're clearing your own energies, because right now, like, the wheel's turning into something new. We have the wheel of creation here. I get really excited with this card. This is like new beginning. This is your second chance at life. This is things turning in your favor. This is you creating new things. But the universe right now is trying to get things in alignment in regards to the physical things in your life. And you're going to start to physically see changes in your environment within like the 4 weeks leading after this new moon. Like, wait, what, October. During the month of October, you're going to like actually start physically seeing all these changes. But for you, I'm seeing there's this energy of you going within, staying authentic to who you are, getting your rest, because on top of all of this, you're also connecting and you're also aligning yourself to more like-minded individuals who are on a very similar path than you. Like, a lot of you guys are connecting with your soul family and your soul tribe. And then with this overlying energy of grandmother moon, which, hey, moon cycles, this is straight up saying like get in alignment with like flow with the energies of the universe. Because right now, the people that are going to sink that I'm seeing, it's like you have your own agenda. The universe has its own agenda and it wants to co-create with you, but you have to let the universe do it in the way that the universe wants it to happen. And then there's this, if you're flowing with it and if you're not flowing with it. And it's just like, work with the energies that are in play right now, because if it, like, really trust your intuition. Because if something is telling you, okay, take a step back, rest, let me think about this, pay attention to that. Don't let your mind be like constantly go 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 go, because right now, as these energies balance out, a lot of old things are going to resurface. Because if you look at a scale, imagine like a little scale in my hands. Like, let's say things were lopsided. You were on this end, and then, life was all like rolling things downhill, hitting you on the head. As things start to balance out, that same energy, like whether it's good or bad, it has to move, and that is going to be rising up within you. So a lot of people may be experiencing old triggers that they thought they already healed from. People from the past are coming up again. Be conscious of that. Over on Instagram, I actually did especially the last 2 days, these channel messages about people coming back into your lives right now. Not everything is what it seems at the moment. So use your discernment in regards to repeated patterns or situations that you're like, I've been here before. I've seen this before. On a separate side note, I know I mentioned water, but like, and every time Spirit says that, like, I always kind of get amused, but it makes sense. But some people need to drink more water. With that said, it's also kind of like with grandmother moon, pay attention to your body and how your body is reacting to certain situations. Like, you already know when you're hungry, okay, it's time to eat. You already know when you're thirsty, okay, drink some water. But it's kind of like deeper than that. Like, how does your environment make you feel? Are you happy with where you're at? Is something draining your energy? Is something making you happy? Is something making you miserable? This energy is saying, like, pay attention to that, because those signs, your body's like an antenna to the universe. So getting into alignment with how you're feeling. Pay attention to how certain things make you feel. That's good. But a lot of you guys are going to be gaining clarity really soon. I just think that, like, the vibe that I'm getting right now is just that it's kind of right now that these energies are shifting you into cleaner waters, because the universe is doing all this heavy work in the background, like trying to clear your path. So right now, like, if you're tired, sleep. If you're if you are inspired by something, just kind of keep it to yourself and just do your own work and just kind of meditate and go within. Right now is a really big energy of like going within and meditating, because you're going to gain some answers, but like, you're going to gain the answers that you need. But I feel like a lot of you guys need more information, and this new moon in Libra is really going to bring that information to the surface. Clarity is a big factor here. Clarity is a big factor here. Yeah, straight up. Because then, look, we're straight up here. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Take a break. And then we have break the chain. This card is actually very important. It says ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. And that's what, I was saying with the sacred serpent here. You're shedding aspects of the past. A lot of you guys have been breaking ancestral patterns, but right now it's kind of like you're a new person. Do you want to keep doing the same things that didn't work for you before? I'm also seeing this person like going to a cave. I feel like a lot of people may benefit from meditating or meditation right now. I feel like a lot of people need to be more gentle with themselves right now, because when it comes to breaking this chain, when it comes to breaking ancestral patterns, like I said, I feel it very strongly that a lot of old things are going to rise up to the surface, and they're rising up so that they can be cleared, like it's residual energies. But it's like, be gentle with yourself as these energies rise up. Like, don't let it. Oreo, this girl, she has her own agenda. So be gentle with yourself as these old energies kind of rise up to the surface, because I feel like a lot of people are feeling a lot of things, but those feelings might not be your own. Like, a lot of people are very susceptible. Is that how you say that? Susceptible towards energy, sensitive towards energies, and those energies might not be your own. So it's like, kind of take a step back and tune into yourself and really ask yourself, why am I feeling what I'm feeling? And it's just kind of like, if it's like a negative energy or like an anger or something, feel what you have to feel and then let it go. Don't live in that energy. And then when it comes to rewriting the future, that's also very important, because as this balancing happens, a lot of people things are going to start happening very soon, and we're still in a heavy manifesting season. So it's just kind of like, what do you want your future to look like? How do you want to feel with your future? Those are questions that you're going to get the answers to once you really, or as you continue to really go within and keep doing this inner work that I know a lot of you guys have been doing for like the longest time, because it's like a never ending cycle. It'll end. I'm not bitter, but it's like cycles within cycles. It's gonna end at some point, don't worry, guys. And then we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? And that's very important right now, because I feel like with this card, I'm getting the energy of people. A lot of people, like I said earlier, have been cutting things out, but it's also, when it comes to aligning your life, it's kind of like, are you taking the actions to what it is that you say that you want to do? Because I'm looking at align your life, but they're telling me integrity. And when it comes to integrity, it's like, are you walking your talk? So if you want all these things, you got to be those things as well. So it's just like, and when it comes to aligning your life, are the people around you supporting what it is that you want? Are the people around you making you feel joy, or making you feel like you can do? Like, do you have a support system? Is your environment conducive to what it is that you're trying to do? It's like those things, like, get in alignment with yourself, and then the physical things are going to start changing. Because right now, as you really get the answers to who you are and what it is that you want from life, you yourself are going to start changing the physical things around you. I'm really getting, it has a lot to do with the people in your life. I'm seeing a lot of movement. But right now, right as we get into like the actual new moon, it's just kind of like, calm down, rest, and like just kind of see what happens. Because right now isn't the time to try and take control. Right now is not the time. Right now it's time to let the universe just kind of let the waves sweep, and you can just kind of look at what's going on, let it pass you by, and then do you. There's this energy of like, you just do you. Because clarity is coming. A lot of you guys have been having a lot of dream work happening, or getting messages in your dreams, so pay attention to that. Starting a dream journal may benefit you. I pulled some healing messages as well. And sleep. If you're feeling like I'm feeling, I feel like not a lot of you guys haven't been sleeping very well. It's like sleep has been a thing, but this is really saying, like I said earlier, pay attention to your body. If you feel like it's time to rest and you're in a position where you can rest, if you feel like you need to slow down, it's okay to slow down. With this card, it's like I was saying earlier, now is not the time to push and run forward. You're going to gain that push, but let the universe clear your path right now. And like I mentioned, a lot of you guys are going to be getting messages in your sleep. And then we have the first one from this deck that actually came out was unconditional love. A lot of you guys are tapping into this energy of unconditional love, really experiencing it for yourself. And then because you're experiencing it for yourself, you're attracting like-minded people into your life. And for those that are feeling a little blocked, it has to do with this energy. We have boundaries and we have barriers. And like I feel like it's a very fine line that this Libra season is really going to bring to the surface. You're really going to be cognizant of whether you have barriers or whether you have healthy boundaries, because there is a difference. And right now, when it comes to barriers, it's like barriers also block your blessings. Boundaries keeps negativity away, but barriers block both. So don't let things from the past or past triggers, like, oh, I've been there before wall. Don't let them affect you so much that you feel like you have to set up this barrier, because a barrier doesn't just keep other things away from you, it also keeps you boxed in on the other side of that barrier. You're also holding yourself back. And it's like when you have healthy boundaries, you don't have to worry about all this negativity coming your way, because you're going to be in a position where it can't even reach you. So it's like finding that fine line between being overly guarded and just being like in a shell, because a lot of you guys, like I said, have already cut out people, cut out situations. A lot of you guys are moving. There's a lot of movement here from one place to the next. It could be physical, it could be mental, like new jobs, new city, new career, new person, new boo. So because you're already getting all this new, you don't have to be paranoid about all the new. There's with the sacred serpent, it's already like lessons learned. And I feel like a lot of you guys may be a little bit worried, but it's like you're not gonna fall for the same thing again unless you don't use your discernment. Like, use your discernment. As soon as you see, like, okay, this has happened before, this didn't work, like, I feel like you've retained the lessons. So don't be afraid of negative situations happening again in your life. The sleep, I'm getting really like sleep, like it's time to rest, because there's a whole new beginning happening for you guys. Yeah, it's like it's time to let it flow, let things flow. Oh, you're so cute. Did it just get extra dark all of a sudden? Fortune's wheel of creation. If you guys watched like 2 videos ago, I forgot which one, there were 3 wheels of fortunes that came out for you guys, and I was like freaking out because it's amazing. But this is the universe's divine will. Luck is on your side. Things are going to be on the upswing, but things could also be on the downswing. And it's just like weighing in on, it's up to you to weigh in on where your energy is at on the scales. Like only you will know how you're going to be affected within your own circumstances. Like, if you've been doing good and putting in this work, like, hey, it's gonna be really good for you because you've been putting in all this work and you're gonna be reaping those rewards. This is also a card of getting into alignment with the flow of the universe. To me, as a reader, it's just kind of like pay attention to the seasons. And with Grandmother Moon, she's saying pay attention to the moon cycles on top of like pay attention to your body. Things are happening in alignment with what's happening, like in the stars, in the seasons. We're in harvest season right now, so the seeds that you're planting are paying off. But this is good. This is luck on your side. Ooh, and this is second chances. Let me see. The 8 of Earth. Focus on the details. This is great. The 8 of Earth is also talking about things are, you're actually doing the things that you say that you want to do. All those little creative ideas and endeavors, you're actually doing. There's a lot of doing, there's a lot of movement as well. You're going to be gaining the clarity that you want soon. I feel like a lot of people may be stressed. Ooh, that's interesting. A lot of people may be stressed because they may be there's a heart and mind, a heart to mind ratio right now, and you're trying to figure out, okay, do I follow my heart, or you're trying to be overly logical about it. But right now, if you follow your heart, the decisions that or if you pay attention to your heart space, the decisions that you make are going to expand your world. It's just that right now we're completing the cycle, because right now with this two of air, it's just kind of like there's a lot of things on your mind, like what am I thinking about. It's a lot of thought processes, but it's also kind of like, let these thoughts be peaceful. Don't let these thoughts overpower your mind and your decision making, because right now, like, the decisions that you're making are going to really affect the trajectory of your life, and your world is going to expand. But what this card is, a cycle is also trying to close, so don't overthink the old cycle. Like right now there's this energy of weighing out your options, so weigh out your options with what you're actually seeing, not just thoughts that like don't have any not any stressful thoughts. Like if you're gonna stress about something, don't stress about something that doesn't exist just yet. Like focus on the now moment, because a lot of action is going to be taking place. It's just a matter of clearing out the mental clutter right now. Clearing out the mental clutter is a big thing right now. But a lot of you guys are weighing out your options, and it's about getting in flow. Ooh. This is great. It's about getting in flow with the universe. We have three kings out here, and they're about outward action, following your passion, following your heart, and then using your mind to think logically about it. It's just a balance is taking place. But right now, I feel like people are just really sensitive to a lot of energies, because I feel like things are happening around you, but you're feeling it within you. So it's like, a lot of you guys may benefit from differentiating whether if this energy is your own. Like things are really happening around you. But outward action is going to be happening soon, but it's up to you to weigh in. Yep. Follow your inner child. New messages are going to be coming in. New people are going to be coming in. I'm getting a lot of like, follow your own intuition. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new beginnings happening for you. In romance, a lot of you guys are going to be meeting someone new who's actually authentic. Like a lot of you guys are meeting your own soul tribe. Meeting your divine counterpart. For others of you, there's a lot of opportunities that are going to be coming your way, but it's up to you to be open to receiving them. And the universe is literally clearing the path. And these new opportunities that are coming your way, I don't want to scare people when I say use your discernment, but a lot of really genuine and authentic opportunities that are going to bring you to true happiness are really coming your way. Just use your discernment, because I feel like I said earlier, the first thing I heard was sink or swim, and some people are really going to be sinking, but those people are the ones making less ideal decisions. Like, I don't want to say people are making bad decisions, but I'm not going to pretend that doesn't happen from time to time. But for the most part, a lot of you guys who have been really allowing the universe to kind of clear things out, there's this energy of new, beautiful things coming your way. A lot of you guys could be dealing with heavy water energy. There's a lot of feeling energies. Like fulfillment is a very powerful energy right now, but there's a lot of endless opportunities. There's a lot of like, here's an olive branch. It's like the world is going to be extending olive branches to you, especially for those who have really been going through the ringer. This page of water, like this inner child, I'm getting don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Like, there's no need for you to not be vulnerable. I feel like a lot of you guys are in a position where if you have healthy boundaries, not barriers, it's okay for you to be your authentic self. You don't have to be overly guarded. Just use your discernment. Like if you feel some type of vibe, pay attention to the vibes, and then you'll be okay. Like if something tells you don't go over there, don't go over there. If something tells you, okay, this is okay, then it's gonna be okay. It's just a matter of being open to receiving the information being open to receiving the opportunities, but be open to receiving being open to receiving the energies of everything that's coming your way, and then using your discernment to filter it, if that makes sense. Because I was getting this energy, like a very small, I feel like some people just don't trust themselves to make the right decisions. And that has to just do with like conditioned past behavior. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck, literally. This is talking about illumination. This to me is talking about clarity. This to me is talking about you being on your divine path. You being on your divine path. You trusting yourself. You trusting yourself to recognize that you create your own happiness. Because judgment is here, and it's like, are you hearing the call? Like, a lot of people are really stepping in to their purpose. A lot of people are being called to do what they want to do. Like, your soul is calling you to do what it is that you want to do. A part of you just really wants that like unconditional happiness, and wants to experience better things. And a lot of you guys are, as you go within, it's kind of like breaking down the barriers that you had within yourself, getting in touch with your own inner self, and that's being called to the surface. A part of you, like this inner child, wants to be free. So let your inner child be free. A lot of you guys are really going to be in a position where you have all that emotional stability that you want. I'm seeing motherhood here as well. And motherhood doesn't just have to be babies. It's literally like you birthing a new life for yourself. It's just that a lot of answers are going to be coming to you during Libra season. During this Libra full moon. Yeah, communication is coming in. A lot of different types of communications. And I don't know what I just said. This Libra full moon. This Libra new moon. Right before, as we get into this energy, it's just a lot of getting into alignment within yourself. Just get into alignment within yourself. Because judgment is here. Like when I get this call, it's like, 1, you're being called to do what it is that you're meant to do. And then 2, this is also saying you're not the only one who's going through a sort of judgment. Everyone is affected by this energy. So a lot of you guys are going to start seeing physical manifestations, physical representations of things being balanced out, karma being served, things being moved. You're going to start seeing that soon. It's just right up until this Libra new moon, is just kind of get into alignment within yourself. Because if you're not alignment within yourself, things are not going to align for you externally. And then underlying energy, bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Earth. To me, this is like make your wishes known right now. This is on prosperity as well. But right now, as I'm looking into this energy, it's like make your wishes known. I'm really tapping into this whole, what is it that you want? Like make your wishes known. What do you want in your life? How do you want to feel? How do these people make you feel? And look what's underneath that, the 6 of Waters. Looking at the past differently than what it is. Like don't fall into a victim mentality. This is like a lot of stuff from the past is rising up. Look at it for what it is, not what just happened to you. Just like lessons learned. Lessons learned. Don't fall into the mental trap. Yeah, don't fall into the mental trap. You don't have to live in heartbreak anymore. Okay. Well, that's what I have for you guys. Don't forget to check out my Instagram for daily energy readings. Subscribe so I know someone's watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.